Hi, I'm Dr. Katrina Plato. I'm a core faculty at Wheat Institute, and I want to share with you what I love about art therapy. I've been an art therapist for 36 years, a long time. I originally wanted to teach art, and I knew I wanted to work with children. But when I learned about art therapy, the field of art therapy, it fit more of who I am because I have my own childhood, had challenges, and I wanted to work with children to help them through their emotional challenges. And I learned that art therapy is a great way to hold space for youth. So I immediately began, as soon as I graduated from college, I began working with youth in a residential treatment center for severely troubled youth that had gone through things that we just can't imagine could happen with children. And I did that for 8 years while also working with the homeless and living with the homeless women and their children. So I just dove in doing, learning about art therapy and practicing art therapy. And what I learned in those early years is it's not so much about the techniques as it is about how to hold space to listen to someone. And that's what I really love to teach. And I've learned from people who have taught me how to hold space, and that's what I like to pay forward. How do we really truly listen and offer the materials then once we listen to a client and we hear what material, what medium would best bring out their story onto the page or through their movements or through clay, and be surprised and allow them to be surprised and let them to be noticed how they're surprised by what comes out. I've worked with individuals who've experienced extreme trauma, abuse, and also have, are on the different spectrum of psychosis. But mostly what I've learned through the years and what I like to pass on to students is how to be present. And I'm really excited to be teaching at Wheat this summer at Painted Sky with a new cohort because we get to start in person on a very sacred piece of land by Lake Manitoba, which is a beautiful lake that you get to walk out for yards, or I guess I'm American, it's yards. And it's a really special place not only to connect to one another, but to connect with one another through also connecting with the land. And that's something I really find is very special about the Wheat program and very unique about this program. So I invite you to come and enjoy and experience this together. It's a studio experience, so you get to experience your relationship with one another and also your relationship with a variety of different materials, and how art therapy is a language. It's a language of the soul. It's a language of the psyche. When we can't find words, we can express ourselves through an artistic medium, and we learn how the arts can facilitate a language and a story that often doesn't have words or doesn't need words once we have it out on the page, to let that be the expression. So I hope you come and enjoy us. It's going to be magical.